Hi there, I'm Scott Lowe with ActualTech Media, and today I'm with John Mracek, who is the CEO of Imanis Data. John, thank you for having us in your offices today.
Great having you here.
So, tell us the story behind why Imanis Data exists. Why are you here?
So my last company, I ran an ad tech company that processed huge volumes of data. We were looking at billions of transactions a day. And that forces you to use different platforms than existed previously. So we had multiple hundred nodes of Hadoop and unstructured databases, and that really represents the forefront of where enterprises are going in their data management. Imanis Data offers a solution to help people protect and orchestrate their data in that context.
And why is that important? I mean, we've heard things about unstructured data for years and why it's a problem. What is Imanis doing to help organizations address these challenges they have around this mass quantity of unstructured data?
So there's a number of issues. One is when you're processing this much data and it's critical to the enterprise, you want to protect it. So you need to back it up. You need to be able to recover it. So if your systems go down or there's a user error or ransomware, you want to be able to come right back up and be fully operational. So that's in the protection mode. In the orchestration mode, we're talking about things like we're moving from on-prem to the cloud. How do we do that effectively? And Imanis Data offers a solution for that as well. And then the last piece, which is built on our machine learning platform, is the ability to automate the process. In other words, instead of having a human involved in working all these data management needs, actually having the system be intelligent and do it for you.
Is that a rules-based type system, or is it learning as it goes on how the organization actually manages its data and adjusting?
So one specific example that we have that's based on machine learning is our ThreatSense product. And what that does is it looks for anomalies. It tracks around 50 variables. And each time you back up and move data, it's monitoring those, creating a baseline. And then if it exceeds certain parameters that are configurable by the user, then it flags the user and says, hey, we noticed this going on, which in the case of things like ransomware, what tends to happen is there's a very rapid data corruption or the scale starts to change. We pick up all that. We use machine learning techniques to do it, and it basically takes it out of the user's hands. They don't have to worry about it.
What kind of an organization or kind of a buyer is buying Imanis Data? What are they doing, and what's their persona look like?
So, there's been a real evolution in how these systems have been developed and managed. They've typically started out being developed in the engineering group. Somebody's building a big data app for analytics or machine learning, and they buy the necessary tools, they set up the platform, and then at some point it gets to a scale where they say, okay, this has got to be mainstreamed into the corporate infrastructure. So we work with Fortune 500 companies, and this story over and over again. These new data platforms come into the organization, and then they get to a scale where the infrastructure, the CIO, somebody in the IT team has to partner now with DevOps and says, wait a minute, this is now core to our business. We need professional data management for it. So that's really our sweet spot, and that's really where the market has evolved to at this point.
And what are you selling? Is it a software platform? Is it a hardware platform? Is it both, either? What do you have?
It is purely software defined. It's a software platform. We sell a software license. And the key thing is the DNA of this company is built around distributed systems. The founders came out of that background. So when they said, we want to have a data management system, data management product, they built it on a large-scale distributed data system. So we run our software on the customer's Hadoop cluster in the cloud or on-prem, wherever you want to use it, and the user has complete control. It's in their environment, whatever their environment is.
Is it pretty seamless integration between the on-premises environment and the cloud environment?
Yes, it's very easy to set up. We have our systems engineers will work with the client to get it up and running in a matter of days.
Very good. Thank you very much for having us in your offices today.
Thank you for being here.
And thank you to our audience for watching this Roadcast video.